What's up, beauties? What's up, and welcome to today's live stream. It is Saturday, so we're calling this one Sassy Saturday. Give me a second. I want to turn on my step. It makes me happy. And I'm going to get rid of all the garbage that's right there because that's cool. I'm going to turn on my diffuser because that also makes me happy. But I'm not going to let the music play. So welcome. We're just going to wait for some people to come in. I haven't decided what I want to do. I kind of want to mask, but we're going to wait and see who shows up and what you guys say. So it is Sassy Saturday, so I am going to have my beverage, but I have it in my koozie, and I wanted to show you guys this. So this was like this was my wedding favor when I got married. Do you see that? It's pretty fun. I think my sister came up with that. The shit just got real. Because when we got married, shit did get real. It was pretty exciting. We had the funnest wedding. One day I will sit down and I want to talk about my wedding because people still come up to us and they're like, you had the funnest wedding just because it was so much fun. Hi, Princess Kevin. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. I was just showing, give me 1 second. I was just showing what my wedding favor was when I got married last year. So shit just got real. So these are beer koozies and it is Saturday. So we're having Sassy Saturday. So I am going to, once some people come in, I'm going to decide whether or not I do my makeup or whether I do a mask. I would really like to do a mask though. So I am doing awesome. How are you? It has just been, it feels like I haven't been live much lately. I know I went live the other day, but I feel like I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things. It's been a weird summer. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Saturday. So I think we're going to probably stay on for about an hour. So I do have some different masks that I just picked up that I'm going to show you. So I have my cream shot mask. And then I also got this one that I can only use. So these are sheet masks. And this one's, I don't even know how you say this, Purlisse. And this is a sheet mask. So if I do mask, I'll probably use this one. But if other people come in and they say, hey, no, you do some makeup for us today, please, then I'll do that. But if not, my skin could probably use a break. I did film today. And I'm just sharing this out. So just give me 1 second. Share. I'm watching myself. So if you're just coming in, we are doing Sassy Saturday. We're doing something different. I'm going to let you guys choose sort of what I do. I'm just sharing this right now. So I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm having a good day. I cannot complain ever. That's the way I try and live. I try and be positive and I try and just keep every day. There's always something good about every day, even on the worst days. The worst days. Sharing this to Twitter now. Facebook. All right. So since nobody's here, I really do think I am going to mask. So, and I think I'm going to do that because I think my skin kind of needs it. So I'll use this one. Are you okay with that, Kevin? I know you're here watching, so thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. It's been a rough couple days, but you know what? It's good. So this is by this brand. Sorry, I'm going to close everything on my phone now so I'm not distracted. So this is by Purlisse. This is the Prevent sheet mask. This is Blue Lotus and Seaweed Treatment sheet mask. It is supposed to be intensely moisturizing, soothing, and balancing. Hi, Mary. How are you? Welcome. So I was just chit-chatting and I've been on for about 5 minutes. So I decided that I'm going to mask because I think my face kind of needs it. I did do a video today. I did a full face. It was really fun. I'm actually really excited to post that video. I did post a video like right before I did this one though. So if you guys haven't already checked that out, but I think my face needs this. So this is what it says. This natural fiber mask infused with blue lotus and seaweed and restorative Asian botanicals delivers antioxidants and minerals to your skin. This power blend soothes and nourishes while white mulberry brightens and anise fruit provides continuous moisture, leaving skin healthy, beautiful, and radiant. So I haven't tried this specific mask from them before. However, I've tried other ones, and I gotta tell you, my face felt and looked good after I was done them. So I'm really excited to try this one. So I picked this up at Winners today. I was in town and I was like, if they have any more of these, because it does say that these retail for about $18 regular, but at Winners I got them for $9.99 and I was like, yeah, because they're really good. And I'm really hoping that I love these ones as much as I loved the other ones. You've been through a lot. You're physically and mentally drained. That's why I've been missing. Oh, I'm so sorry you feel like that, Mary. You know what? I know I don't have the physical pain that you're having, but we've been having some there. It's been a couple weeks here. I find like it's just been a hard couple weeks, and I am here, and I am glad that you are here. I have missed you. Yes, I know, and we've all missed each other, and it's been a hard couple weeks for me personally. Like, we've just been having some stuff go on, like nothing big, nothing bad necessarily. Like I said, I always try and look for the positive in everything. That's like what I strive for. So I'm just placing this on as best I can. I suck at putting these things on, by the way. I hope you're feeling better, Mary. And I'm so glad that you're here with me right now and that we can hang out while I mask. Yeah, my face just doesn't like these things. Now, these ones do fit better than some of the other ones I've used. Okay, so this is super good. I always like rub the extra essence in. Am I the only weirdo that does that? Or is that like normal? Am I calling everybody else weirdos? Which I'm sorry if I do. I'm not trying to. This is a different one. It's the same sort of format though. So it's a sheet mask, but it's a different brand. So the ones that I use, the one that I used in that one was like a milk one. And these ones are just by this brand. But yeah, I have lots of these different kinds of sheet masks. I want to get I want both of my sisters to do it with me next. So I'm just taking the essence that was in it and I'm just rubbing the rest in. Yeah, anything on your neck. I put it in my arms. I put it on my hands because I find that that's the one thing I do neglect the most. It's my hands. And I try not to. My neighbors have made lies. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad that the truth has come out, and I hope that the last 2 weeks, I hope that all of that crap is put behind you. Yep. So I'm going to try to stop moving. And it's Sassy Saturday, so we're having a beverage, and this is my wedding favor. If you haven't already seen it, shit just got real. It's been a long day, but you know what? It was a good day. I had a good day. And like I was saying earlier, doesn't matter how bad of a day I have, I try and always reflect on something positive. Even if it's been the worst day in the whole world. I wish I had had that skill a long time ago. It's really hard though. Yeah. I don't hardly ever have a drink on my channel. If I do, it's on a Saturday. And it's the summer. Time for some fun. Just sitting at home. And it's early enough in the day too that I was hoping to hop on and see some of you and just kind of maybe start my unwinding a little bit earlier today. It's really nice out, like sun-wise, except it's so windy here today. What's it like there? It has definitely cooled off, though. So this mask, like, honestly, it feels like it feels almost tingly, but not like any sort of an unpleasant sensation. It's just really nice. It just feels refreshing. Does that make sense? Like, it feels refreshing on my face. Very, very refreshing. Oh, yeah. That is just awesome. Oh, it's only 1:35 there in California. It is 4:36 here. So we are 3 hours ahead of you. Which I knew that because my sister used to live in Vancouver and we were 3 hours ahead. We were always 3 hours ahead because she's on the West Coast. Just like you. So I learned something really interesting and I thought this was funny, so I wanted to share it. I had 2 packages that I had to mail. One was going to somewhere else in Canada. The other one was going to the United States, like the South. Like, I was like, okay, it's going to cost, I thought for sure it was going to cost me $1 million. And I just like, it was just like, I really couldn't send anything before, but I was like, okay, so I got paid. I'm going to send this stuff. It was more expensive to send something within Canada than it was to send airmail to the States. I was like, that's weird. And so, you know, what's funny? I looked up the 2 addresses and I thought for sure that the one in the States was farther. Not even close. It's way closer to me than the one in like Alberta. I don't know what made me think of that, but I think it had something to do with, I mentioned the West Coast. Yeah, I'm in Ontario. Born and raised just outside of Toronto. Not just outside, like I'm in a pretty big general area. Oh, bye. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. That means a lot, I'm sure. The hard part about these is I always touch them. And then I'm not supposed to move, but I talk. So you're not really supposed to touch it like I do, but I don't know how not to because I'm talking. So if I was just sitting on my couch, I'd probably not move. My husband thinks they're like the strangest things. He like makes fun of me when I'm wearing them. So I really don't. I try to do them on camera as much as I can, but I don't go on camera every day. And I do masks all the time. Do you do masks, Mary? Like a lot? This is cool. I'm going to do like a whole like evening routine. Even though it's not the evening. But that's okay. Because I'm really not going anywhere. You love them. Yes, I assumed you did. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me who's crazy. Not saying you're crazy, but this is me sitting here on camera doing a live stream with a face mask that's seriously dry now. Well, the good news is I have a lot of the essence on my hands. So. Oh, you know what? Have you ever tried this brand, actually? Like, have you tried this brand? Because this brand, oh, my skin, I notice a difference. And my skin didn't even look that bad before I put this on. But I'm just so excited because, like, the description is intensely moisturizing, soothing, and balancing. Like, those words, there's just something about, like, the word soothing. I'm like, it's soothing to me. But, like, to know that that's doing that for my skin just really kind of brings me in. And Blue Lotus and Seaweed, we all know are really good, so. I love it. I'm so excited. Oh, Glam Glow. Okay, so I have tried the Super Mud mask. That's the only one I've ever tried. That's the one that everyone says irritates their skin. And I'm like, oh, it didn't do any of those things for me. These are other masks that I picked up because I love the Cream Shop. These are the peach masks. Have you ever tried these ones? I have this one. I just picked these up today. These are ones I picked up last week. Like oh, Michelle told me. She said, you don't need more masks, Amanda. She was right. That's okay. Because these ones are good masks. And I got them for $10 for 6 of them. So I got these ones last week. These ginger and green tea. Oh, so nice. Okay, so see how it's going to fall off. I think I'm going to try these after I take this off. And then I have the pineapple ones from the Cream Shop. I love the Cream Shop ones. They're so nice, except the faces, like the masks, are so awkward. This is coming off now. Yes, 6 masks, $9.99. And like, I'm just going to massage this in. And I'm going to get my jade roller, and we're just going to go to town for a few minutes here. Yeah, 6 masks for $10. To me, that's just a win. These ones are 5 masks for $7, which is also a win. Like really, it's pretty good. So, I love going to Winners. Like, it's like a TJ Maxx. And I just love it. I'm diffusing Clary Sage in here because I just needed some calm. So I'm going to actually start leaving my diffuser there, and I'm going to like feature if everybody wants to know, especially for my live streams. Probably not my videos, but Jade Lemon, delicious. Clary Sage is kind of hard to get used to because it's kind of like, well, sage, but it's very like florally. I'm just going to move that over. So I'm going to grab my jade roller. I'll be right back. Oh, yes. I don't have TJ Maxx here. But we do have, we have Winners and Marshalls and Home Sense, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just like, the only thing is, I know a lot of people, I'm starting to see better stuff there. However, not overly as much. Like, I went today and I did, oh, hi, President. How are you? Welcome. We are doing great. I just did a face mask. And now I'm doing my jade roller on my face because I always say I'm old. I'm old. Make sure you're giving this a thumbs up when you're coming in if you like it. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. I totally needed this too. If you do anything good for yourself, take 10 minutes a day and do like some skincare or just something you like. If you like to read. If you like to do your makeup, do your makeup. If you like face masks, you do those face masks. If you like jade rollers like I do. Pretty much, I just it's hard because you always see people and I don't know what it is. Is it getting worse or is it just me? Why is everything so negative all the time? Every time I turn around, I don't hear anything positive ever anymore. And I mean ever. I can't remember the last, you go everywhere and everything's negative. And I just can't, I can't deal with it. I don't want anything to be negative here. I want this place to be a positive, safe, happy place. If I get anything out of this channel, that's what I want. And I want me to be a positive role model. It seems silly. Hi, Melinda. How are you? Welcome. Oh, bubble baths. Okay, so now that you say that, I'm like, I need to have a bubble bath later. I haven't done that in so long. And that used to be like my calm place. The only problem is it's the summer now, so I don't have a lot of baths in the summer. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. So we did mask. I am having a beverage. I'm showing everyone my cool koozie. This is what we gave out for our wedding because we're super cool. Can you read it? Shit just got real. Oh, I'm so happy you're back. And you know what? I wasn't around very much either. I've kind of been like my mom, she was gone for 3 weeks and she came back and she was like, how many subscribers do you have? Because I usually keep her updated because she asks and I like to share that with her because this is just something to me that is positive in my life. And that's what I needed. So I told her and she was like, oh, it hasn't changed very much. I said, yeah, it's because I've been kind of lazy. And she was like, yeah, but Amanda, you're on summer holidays. Like, this is your time to shine. I said, that's what I thought, but I don't have that much regimen. I don't think I could ever not have a job. Like, and do like something like I could, but I think I thrive a little bit more when I'm at work. Maybe I need the little bit of extra stress. But this summer, I have to say, even though I haven't put out as many videos as I wanted to put out, I think that my quality of video has gotten better. I have been experimenting a lot more with my editing. I've been trying to like put like something kind of like a little bit humorous at the beginning of my videos. Like I'm just trying to play around. So I'm okay if I haven't put as many videos out. And if my subscriber count's not going up as high as I want, right now I'm really focusing on watch time. My watch time is just not as good as I want it to be, so I just need to work a little bit harder. And that is me, like that's my positivity. I know what I have to do. Yeah, I love it. I'm always going to keep being me. And this is my positive place. This is my happy place. My life is like, I'm very thankful that a lot of people in my life are positive for the most part. Like, I don't deal with negative people. So I'm going to put these on. I got these last month in my Look Fantastic. These are Gold Eye Brightening and Firming, made with real gold extract and hyaluronic acid. It does, so it's Vitamasks is this. I've never tried these before. Yeah. Yes, it really is. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're back, and it sucks that you had to be away because of those issues, but yeah, you're here and you're with friends. Yeah, it sucks that you lost friends. It is a really fun hobby. Oh, these are gonna be so cool. These are like the foiled ones. I don't understand. Hold on. They come like this and like that. So I guess I have to peel them apart. Yes, and I have never tried an eye mask like this before, so this is scaring me a little bit. Okay, so there's just the two of them. They're just stuck together. Okay, so it's not as scary as I thought. Stop freaking out, Amanda. So I guess you're supposed to just put them on underneath like that. I think I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? Oh, these are cool. I don't even know what's in them. Oh, that's so smart. Okay, so I have to say these are the coolest ones that I've ever tried. I've only ever tried like gel ones before. Never like any like this. These are neat. We're gonna rock and roll and chill out here. Yeah, that's really smart actually. Put them in the freezer. I have a set here that say you can do that and they're gel ones. I just never think to. I look like a superhero. Well, I think I am a superhero, personally. I'm just joking. No, I love superheroes. Did you guys know that about me? I know I always talk about like my love for Batman, like obviously, but I love superheroes. I'm is it today or yesterday that Endgame came on video? Because that reminds me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so funny story. I told Pat, I said Endgame's coming on video, and I don't know if it's out yet, but I just got really like paranoid for a second. I just love superheroes. I love Iron Man. I love the whole Marvel series. I love DC. I just love it all. I'm such a nerd. I love Harry Potter. I watched Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald the other day. I don't know how I hadn't watched that yet because it was weird for me. And that tells me kind of like the place I was in this year. I had a rough year. It was a rough year. And I think that YouTube really helped me. But it was a rough year. Like I'm not afraid to say that. And you know what? I have bad years. I have good years. I have bad years. Does that make sense? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I hadn't watched it, and that just kind of tells me Harry Potter is a go-to for me. Like I read the books when I'm bored, and I hadn't watched it, so I'm really glad I did. Yes, we all do. Oh, you have a salt lamp, you turn it on at night. Okay, so that's when I use mine the most, and kind of when I'm in here, it's supposed to like okay, I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to say the wrong thing because I do that sometimes. I'm sorry. Salt lamp. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. They're decorative lights that you can buy for your home. They're carved out of pink Himalayan salt and believed to have various health benefits. In fact, advocates of salt lamps claim that they can clear the air in your home, soothe allergies, boost your mood, and help you sleep. So yes, I completely think that it like helps me sleep. It boosts my mood. It like I turn it on in my living room sometimes. I really like having it in here. I'll just buy another one. I want one in every room. And it's the only light that I can sleep with that soothes me. Is that weird? Okay, so like this diffuser, it has light settings, okay? So right now it's on blue. I hate sleeping with blue light. You should too. It's not good. They say that blue light is what keeps you up. That's like in computer screens. So then there's blue. Then there's pink. Can you see it? No, you can't even see the difference. Weird. And then it's like a white blue, like a whitish blue. And then that's pink. I don't know why it's showing weird colors. And then it goes clear. So all of the diffusers, the main color is blue. Isn't that weird? Yeah, they're just supposed to be, you know what? They're just supposed to be good for you. And I have to tell you guys a story about yesterday. So I went to yoga. My sister is a yoga instructor and it's awesome having a yoga instructor for a sister. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Welcome. You're here for story time and under eye masks. This diffuser, I wouldn't suggest get this one. This is the prettiest one though. This one's like retails for over $200. That's why I say that. The oils that work best for relaxing, I personally, lavender is the be all end all oil. It's like the Swiss Army knife of oils. People say it's very calming to me. It's very soothing, has a lot of good properties. Peace and calming is also a really good oil if you're looking into young living. But if you're just looking into like single oils, I always say reach for lavender and orange. If you want something that's going to calm you down, put those two oils together and you are going to have the happiest time ever. Like, I mean that. If I were to diffuse lavender and orange right now, it perks me up. I have been diffusing it like crazy the last few days because I just like, I want to use my oils more and I know they work. They work for me. Now, they might not work for you. Leave that at that. Everybody has their own beliefs and I'm okay with that. I use them because they really do help. Hi, Leslie. I'm so sorry. Oh, I am great. How are you? Yes, I do add essential oils into my bath. I add them in with Epsom salts. So what I'll do is I'll like take a scoop of Epsom salts and I'll put whatever oils I want in, and then I just put them in. Then it's like a detox almost. You can even add baking soda in. I will try, if you guys can remind me, I will try and do a video on that because I can make a bath detox and show you how to do it with essential oils. It's so easy. Yes. Hi, Lila Art. How are you? Welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these. These are so cool. These are the Vitamasks, the gold eye masks. I got these in a Look Fantastic box. They're so awesome. I will do that, Mary. Mary, you have me on Instagram. Can you like, this is terrible. I need to write it. Just let me write it down because I'm really bad at remembering things. Yes, making the detox is awesome. I have actually had a lot of people ask about the Young Living, and it's funny because I stopped. Like I closed my account down, like I said I was going to. Well, it's still there. I just haven't. I'm not going to order every month like I did, and I'm not going to put anybody below me should they be interested. But it was funny because what was I saying? Oh, I saw my sister, and she doesn't know that yet. Hi, Patty. Yeah, but I definitely I want her to come on now because she is the one who's doing the Young Living. Like that's what she does. She's the yoga teacher. And it's like she's so good at it. Is really what I'm gonna say. Sorry. I'm losing my train of thought. I need to stop reading these things and trying to write things down. Give me one sec. I'm like I'm a little scatterbrained, and I'm really sorry about that. And it's just kind of the week's getting better. That sucks. You can't log in. Weird. Yes, these eye masks are so cool. But I want my sister to actually come on and I want to do the Young Living review thing, but I don't want to do it myself because I'm not the distributor. I totally realized what I was saying now. That was a squirrel moment if I've ever heard a squirrel moment. Give me a sec. I can also do a video on the premium starter kit and how much it costs in the US, because the US, you guys have better kits than we do. Like way better. If you want to get a Young Living kit, you're better off if you live in the States. Oh, yes, your daughter loves Young Living. I swear by it. It is just what I use. I have that written down there. Detox pad. I'll put that there. I'm going to try and focus on one thing. Let me know if I missed you. So Leslie is here. Mary is here. Lila is here. Patty is here. Awesome. I'm so excited you guys are here. Thank you so much. These are cool. So these are the Vita masks. These are made in Korea, vegan friendly, mineral oil free, phthalates and sulfates free, and cruelty free. So pretty good. Animal cruelty free. So what's that mean? Hi, Kaylee. How are you? I'm so excited you're here. You haven't been in one of my lives in so long. Oh, your daughter's a nurse and swears by them. Okay. So these are almost going to come on. Last night, funny story. My niece had some friends over and they were using hand sanitizer. And I was like, cool. Because you know what? They like hand sanitizer. But I don't use hand sanitizer. I use Thieves. And I'll show you what it is. So this is Thieves. It's a waterless hand purifier. And it was funny because my niece, she uses this because my sister. But her friends were like, no. And I said to them, I said, you guys want to hear a funny story? I said, people who live near clove trees don't get sick as often as other people. And they were like, what does that mean? I said, honestly. And there's clove in this. And that's why I always say Thieves is so good. Yeah, Thieves is good. I use the cleaner. It's funny because like everybody else is like, that cleaner doesn't work. But my sister's husband swears by it. And he loves the laundry detergent too. I love their laundry detergent. So these patches are like kind of like warming. I don't know if anybody else tried these before, but they're pretty fun. Oh, I know I've missed you too, Kaylee. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, Thieves is awesome. Like, honestly, I give this to my kid. Like, my stepkids, they don't use hand sanitizer. I personally don't like hand sanitizer. I would rather wash my hands with soap. But if you're in a situation where you need it, like, I get it. It drives me. Like, I understand some people need, like, you need it, but that's why I'm always like, get this stuff. This stuff's really good. And it doesn't actually kill. It doesn't strip your hands like hand sanitizer does because it's plant-based. It has alcohol in it, but it has clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, lemon. I'm going to take these off now. Yeah, these ones are really good. Like, really cool. Like, they feel like my under eyes feel quite nourished at the moment. I'm just going to rub in this excess. This is awesome. Yeah. So I do love my Young Living, but I no longer am a distributor. Just my sister. And guys, I have my hair in a ponytail. I haven't had my hair in a ponytail like for a really long time. I don't think I've ever had my hair in a ponytail on this channel. That tells me that I need a haircut. They brighten my under eyes. Okay, and that's exactly what they said they were going to do. So you guys can see that. I should have looked in a mirror before. What an idiot. That is my husband's like catchphrase. Mutter under your breath. If I ever get merch, I'll probably have to put that on. Because I think that kind of like reflects us. Oh, yeah. That's pretty. Like, no, it did leave like a brightening effect. Oh, my skin hates me right now. I don't know why. So this brand is by Vita Masks, which I don't think I've ever even heard of. And these are their gold eye brightening and firming made with real gold extract and hyaluronic acid. I got these in a fantastic box, so they were like kind of a one-off thing, but I love eye masks. I see eye masks and it doesn't matter where I am. I buy them. Like these ones, the Cocoa Star ones that I have are amazing. Like these ones, amazing. These are the gel ones though, so they're like all floppy and they slide around on me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to moisturize. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use my Wander Beauty Diamond Moisturizer. I totally forgot I had this because I do that. But that's because I was really sticking with one cream, which was my It Cosmetics cream, which I'm almost out of. And I'm like, I'm not using it right now because I'm afraid to finish it because I love it so much. Does anybody else have that? Does anybody else have an irrational fear of running out of a product? Because I do, and it's so weird. I feel like it's weird. Like I feel like that's my hoarding tendencies, because if I'm not kept under wraps, like it gets bad. And I can admit that because it has gotten bad before. Okay, so it's not just me. But I'm holding back because there's no reason for me to go buy another moisturizer, because like I showed you, I have this one. It's brand new. Used it 3 times. I have this, like this is still a half a moisturizer. This is used to the people. This is really good. Oh, I heard that too, Mary. I really want them. I really want those Pixie ones. Rach Loves uses them all the time. You always have a backup. Okay, so I used to be like that too. You buy 2 items at a time, but only with pens. Okay, so I used to also do that. I'm kind of weird, but I guess we all have our quirks. Like, I'm not saying anybody else is weird. I personally think that I'm a little, I don't know. I will admit that I am a hoarder. Like, I can't even watch that show because I feel that I would never get that bad. I think that if I was alone and maybe if I hit a depression or something and there was nobody around me for some reason, I would possibly hit that low where there's just shit everywhere. And that's really sad. That's why I actively try really, really, really hard just to I purge. My niece came over with her friends and I went through my makeup 3 times and I was like, okay, here's more stuff. What do you guys want? Like, take this. And they were like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I was like, seriously, come back in a month and I'll have more. You always have a backup. I like to have a backup, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to it's so hard for me, but I really have to. I have to learn. You will go out and buy 2 of them. Okay, so it's not just me. Maybe it's normal. It takes you off ages, so you only buy 1. Yes, so that's the other thing. I have in my makeup career, since I've known how to use makeup, I have panned 1 actual item. I've hit pan on 1 thing, and it's this bronzer. And I really don't reach for this bronzer at all anymore. And I've already hit pan, so I've been using it more lately, and it's very satisfying. But I don't think I've ever hit pan on an eyeshadow. Ever. Ever. And I know that I've never finished an eyeliner or a lip liner. I have finished a mascara once, and it was that Snapscara one, and that one just I think I used it a lot. And the only makeup products I've ever finished, truly and honestly, would be a foundation. Or a serum or some sort of skin product. I don't think I've ever finished a blush. I'm just trying to think. What would be my biggest dent in a product? I actually have a project pan coming. I actually sat down today. I have a bag of stuff, products. So I picked 1 blush, 1 highlight, 1 bronzer, 1 lip pencil, 1 eyeliner, 1 skincare product, or no, a couple skincare products. And those are what I'm going to focus on for the rest of the year. Kaylee, I don't know if you're still in here, but she is the panning queen. I'm like, how do you do it? And she told me something. You use what you chose, and that's it. Unless if I was doing a video or something. So she said those are the ones she uses. But my problem is the only time I ever put makeup on really is for a video. Or if I know I'm going to be filming later. So if I'm home in the summer, I don't just put makeup on to go to work because I'm not going to work. So that's kind of my downside. I'm just going to catch up. It takes you ages. You purge and declutter. Very good. Always good to do that. You've been thinking about buying no makeup for a month. It's crazy how much I've spent, and I'll probably use whatever I buy just once. Okay, so that's totally where I'm at right now. I'm going to give you as an example. I'm just going to kind of go through here. Because I keep all my makeup. Like, this is kind of where I'm at right now with storage. Like, I have that, and then I have one of these. It's really easy for me. And then I have this desk behind me. You know what I mean? So, like, really, oh, this is a bronzer. The only other thing that I've gotten close to is I might hit pan. Well, I will hit pan on this because I use it so much. But I've had this Sephora blush for so long, and I use it all the time, and you can still see the dent, like the stamp that they put in it. You used to always finish stuff before you started getting boxes. That really is a big thing. Now, I wasn't like that before, like before boxes. I just would stop using stuff and just like be like, oh, I don't want this anymore. And like stupid stuff. Like, I wasn't very smart about my purchases. Sometimes I would just buy, like, that's part of my hoarding, and that's part of my shopping problem is I just buy things to buy it, and I would never really have a purpose. So this is a blush. I've gotten pretty far on this one, actually. This is my Tarte blush. I love this blush. I haven't worn it in so long. I want to put makeup on now. I shouldn't. You wear makeup every day. Okay, so do I. And I don't make dents in things. And I like even like try and go in with like, I used to be very sparing. That's what I would respond. I used to be like sparing. So I used to be like, so take like the brush, and I'd go in like this, and I'd be like, okay, do like, and that then like, and have nothing come off really. So now I'm like getting in there and nothing like this, why? You can still see the petals. I've had it for over a year. I'm just not very good at using the same things over and over. Even when I pull them out, I'm like, oh, I'm going to use this. And then I don't. I hands down have the worst memory, I think, of anybody I know. So how are you guys doing? How was everybody's weekend? How was your Saturday? I know, Mary, it is early, much earlier in the day there. It's only like 1:30, 2 o'clock now, depending on what time it is here. Yeah, so it'd be 2 o'clock. Oh, sorry. 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 Just double checking. I want to make sure that he, so it's 2 in California. Yeah, so it's 5 o'clock here, which is why we're having Sassy Saturdays. So do you guys have any fun plans for tonight? We're not doing anything tonight, but we are tomorrow. We're having family dinner. My mom came back from the East Coast, and they brought back some crab. So they cooked it there. So they froze it, and then they recook it when they get here. It's going to be really awesome. Really excited because it's like East Coast style. I don't know if you've ever been to the East Coast and like had like lobster or crab. Like, you just like throw it all down on a picnic table and go to town. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to throw it. My dad's going to cook it in the big cooker outside, and we're going to toss it on a picnic table with like garbage bags. And we're just going to eat a whole bunch of crab. It's going to be awesome. That is totally I don't know. Is that just a weird East Coast thing? Because that's us. You're watching movies. My husband just said that he would go pick up Captain Marvel because we don't have it yet. And I think that Endgame's out. I need to check right now. Because he was like, yeah, if I go to Port, which I do, which is like a town that's close, like on his way through where there would be a Walmart. Endgame. Has anybody seen Endgame? Because, oh my God. I only went and saw it once in theaters, which for me was strange because when Infinity War came out, I saw it 3 times in theaters. You're doing laundry. Oh, hi, Real Brooklyn. How are you? We're doing awesome. We're just hanging out. Oh, Captain Marvel isn't out yet. Not for sorry. All right. Well, you love funny romantic movies? I also love funny romantic movies, and so does my husband. My husband, I love it so much. He loves like chick flicks. It's never an argument. There's never a I don't want to watch that. Sometimes that's like me. I'm like, I don't really want to watch that. I'd rather watch Iron Man. Because I told him now that Endgame's coming out, we need to start at the beginning. We need to start. I watch them. I watch them in date of release, not chronological. I've never watched them in chronological order. I should. Maybe next time. You're a hopeless romantic. Yes. I love comedies and I love romance movies as well. I love action movies. I'm weird. But I love like cuz I'm kind of nerdy. I'm really nerdy. Like my husband hates Star Wars. Who hates Star Wars? What a weirdo. You guys are both in the same general area. That's awesome. Oh, I love scary movies too. I made my husband watch House of a Thousand Corpses, the Rob Zombie movie, and he didn't hate it as much as I thought he was going to. And so he watched that one with me. And oh, I love Star Wars. Like love Star Wars. He's just not, he can't get into it. And same with Lord of the Rings. When we first met, he like bought the Lord of the Rings and he bought the extended version. And I was like, you're nuts because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. He was like, no, maybe we could I could watch these. Maybe I'll like them. He didn't. He watched the first one, which I told him was the slowest one. And then we made it through the first second one, and then he fell asleep, and then we tried a few more times, and now it just sits there. He doesn't watch it. So he's never watched the rest of the second one or the third one. And I told him, I said, if you're going for if you really kind of want to watch something fantasy, I said Lord of the Rings is probably the hardest one to get into. Cause yeah. Hello, Burak. I want to make sure I'm saying that. Hello. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. So is it Burak? You won't be able to shower for a week with your eyes closed. I have not seen Bohemian Rhapsody. I need to. Borak. Okay, perfect. So let me know if that's right. I hope. Welcome to my live stream and thank you for hanging out with us. I did do a face mask, so I'll show you guys what I did. So I did use this one. This is the first one. What am I talking about? This is the face mask that I use because I used two different masks. So this one was the Blue Lotus and Seaweed. It was awesome. And then I used the gold eye masks from Vita Masks. So this is the gold eye mask. And now we're just hanging out and we're talking about movies. Oh, is it? Okay, so my husband, I'm going to tell him right now. Sorry. Oh my gosh, you're in Europe. Well, have a good sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad that you came to hang out with us. I love doing these types of live streams. Hold on. I'm going to tell him to get Bohemian Rhapsody. Sorry. So sorry. Have a great night. Great night, Lila. I am so excited. Mary, you're saying good night. Yeah, you should keep doing them. I will definitely keep doing them. I love this type. I just love like kind of like the chill, like let's hang out, let's do some skincare. Maybe I do a lot of makeup here. If that's something you're interested in, I usually do go a little bit earlier. Oh, you're in Germany. That's awesome. Oh, I'm sure I'll love it. And I love Queen. Like, I don't know why um, I don't know why I haven't watched it yet. He took my stepdaughter to see it in theaters, and that's why I didn't go, because it was just one of those days where I wasn't available to go with them. And then I just never saw it, and I need to. So yeah. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the skincare today. So I used the mask, and then I used the under eye masks. Those were nice. My Wander Beauty, that was the moisturizer. This is the Dive In moisturizer. I don't know. The scent to this smells very synthetic. Like it doesn't smell natural at all. I did receive this body lotion in my Look Fantastic. If you haven't already seen that, I just posted the video. I kind of want to try it. This is from Rituals, and I just love their hand cream, so I'm really excited to try this. Oh, thank you so much. You know, it's part of that is the oil. I have really oily skin. I'm going to put it on my other skin. Yeah, I do have quite oily skin, especially in the summer. My arms hate me. They're very dry. I'm in the pool a lot, though, and chlorine really dries you out. It can dry you out a lot. Yeah, I get really oily in the summer. It's just really hard. Does it get like humid hot where you live in California? It gets really, we have a lot of humidity in the air here, so it's really like, it's gross. But we've kind of hit the point, I think, now where it's kind of cooled off for a little bit, and then we'll have more heat waves. Like last year, oh my gosh, it got cold in August, and then it was freaking like so hot in September when we went back to school. It was terrible. Oh, it's not on Prime. Oh, that sucks because I do have Prime. It's on HBO. I don't have HBO. That's okay. I don't watch TV ever, like actual TV. Lately, I just watch YouTube, which is weird for me because I'm like, oh my God, I like haven't watched like real TV in so long. And then I do watch Netflix or Prime Video sometimes, and I watch a lot of movies. We were watching Friends last week. My nieces and nephews love Friends. Oh, it gets over 100 here. It doesn't, it will get over 100 here. Like, so here it would be Fahrenheit or no, Celsius. Yours is in Fahrenheit. You can get HBO through Prime TV. What? Really? Well, now I'm going to have to go to Netflix. Now I'm going to have to go to my PlayStation in a little bit. Thank you for telling me that, though. Yeah, it gets really hot here, but with the Humidex is what makes it hot. Well, frig. Is it like a free preview to start like the trial, or do you have to pay for the HBO on it right away? You know what's funny? So Netflix used to be the biggest thing You have Cinemax, Showtime, and Stars through Prime. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to try that. I haven't been on Amazon Prime in a while, but Amazon Prime is taking over. Like, there is no comparison. I watch Amazon Prime 100% more than I watch Netflix anymore. And that's because there's so much more stuff. And I'm kind of sick of seeing all the same things on Netflix. And I know you guys, okay, so this is the other thing. It's really different for you in the States. You have different stuff through Netflix. I hope that's not the same for Prime. It might be. But it's really different. Like, I don't get hardly anything on Netflix. No, I don't watch Netflix anymore. Like, at all. Unless it's like a Netflix original. Like, I want to watch Jessica Jones because I like those shows. Like, all those ones. But I'm really not fussy on it right now. They've made some really good movies, though. So, I will still watch Netflix sometimes. But really not like I used to. Yeah, it's a lot of repeat. And it's really just it's not my jam anymore. Yes, Ozark is a good show. And I watched, we never finished that one. I'm glad you brought that up. We should finish that. Because we did start that. I think we watched most of the first season. There are some good shows. But, like, for example, Sons of Anarchy was on Netflix. And we couldn't get it. I had to buy... I think I own 2 seasons. Oh, I borrowed them. I had to borrow them from somebody because they weren't on Netflix. And that was like 4 years ago. Pat had never seen the Sons of Anarchy show. So I was like, maybe you'll like this. We did until the last season. And then it sucked. Doritos and Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, that's right. Sent that to the wrong person. Thought I was sending something to Pat. That's my husband. But I sent it to Hello Amy Cat. And she was like, yeah, that sounds fun. I'm like, oh, sent that to you. Sorry. Yeah, Breaking Bad. Oh, I love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's a good show. Pat hadn't seen that either. You're craving frozen yogurt. Yes, I don't even know what I'm having for dinner. Oh, I think we're having stir fry. We'll probably have some chicken stir fry. And perhaps Doritos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really like Breaking Bad. There's a lot of really good shows on Netflix. I'm going to stick around until I finish my beverage, and then I'm probably going to go. I did yoga last night. I was starting to talk about this earlier, and then I got sidetracked. So I did yoga in the park with my sister, which was super fun, super grounding, totally needed it. And I saw her earlier, and I was like, why am I not sore yet? And she said, well, it's been less than 24 hours because we did it last night. She's like, wait till it's around 4. Well, now I feel it, like, in my shoulders, and it was intense. And I was like, oh, yeah. It was like hard. It's power yoga too. So it's like down and up, and like you're up and down, up and down, up and down. It's not like you don't hold the poses for very long. I was doing like what the last thing I did with her was yin yoga, which is like you lay on the floor basically in 10-minute poses. And it was really hard. And you have to like be calm. And I hate doing that. So I really didn't like that kind. So I went last night thinking we were doing that, which was ridiculous because I don't know why I thought that. She's doing yoga in the park. You've never done yoga. It's really good for you. It is honestly like it's good for your digestion. It's good for your circulation. Even if you're like not, people always say, oh, I'm not flexible. I can't do yoga. Anyone can do yoga. You can sit in child's pose. But yeah, it was like intense, and I got there and was like, uh-oh. But then I enjoyed it a lot more than I enjoyed the slow yoga, so that made me happy. Yes. And my sister, like, it was funny because she was like, you did so well. And I'm like, I know. Like it wasn't as hard for me as I thought it was going to be because it was more repetitive. So I was like, oh, okay. Once I figured out what I was doing, I was like, I can keep going. It was only an hour, but my shoulders are sore today. And like my neck's a little bit like stiff because we like did a lot of planking and like downward dog. And like, so you were on your arms a lot. Your doctor wants you to start yoga. I think it's a great thing. And my sister's doctor actually, yoga is really, really good for her. So that's something that it was encouraged to her to do. So it's really good that she does do it now. And she has a lot of she doesn't have a lot of mobility. Like, I think there's something with her arms and like her shoulders. She has some sort of something happened from years and years of repetitive work. And it basically, she had to, like, they told her yoga is going to probably be the best thing she could do. And she does it all the time. You missed it. We masked already, but I'm going to tell you what we masked. So we decided to mask because nobody was here and I decided, but I did this one. Oh, sorry. I was just talking about my yoga. I'm so excited you are here. I'm pretty stiff though. Oh, okay. So we did this one. So this is by Purelise. I think that's how you say it. This is the Blue Lotus and Seaweed. I picked these up at Winners. These are $10 for 6. They are awesome. I love this brand. I can truly tell you that every time I use a mask from this brand, I'm pretty satisfied with the way my face looks after. So I used this one. Then we went in with some eye masks. So these are the gold eye masks that I received from Vitamasks in my Look Fantastic box. I love these. These are super cool. They stayed on really well. They say they are infused with 24 karat gold and hyaluronic acid. And then I went in and I moisturized with my Wander Beauty. This is my Dive In moisturizer. It just feels like we're playing tag today. We're having fun. We're talking about the difference of Netflix. And my husband was going to go buy Bohemian Rhapsody for us. And Patty and Mary let me know that it's on Amazon Prime. You can get HBO now through that. Sorry. That might not be available in Canada because, like I said, the Netflix thing kind of is different, but I'm going to check it out. I'm pretty excited. And it's Sassy Saturday, so Manders is having a beer with my cool koozie. I'm like, if I ever get merch, the first thing I'm getting is koozies because there's nothing that says me more like a koozie. I collect them. Like, I collect koozies. When my mom goes somewhere, hello, welcome. Mick Jabinaglow. I'm not sure how I say your name, so I'm going to call you Mick. Oh, yeah, I want beer koozies. Beer koozies are my thing. So my mom goes away and she brings home a new koozie. I'm like, why would you not have brought that for me? I collect them clearly because I steal them when she doesn't. Like, when she does that, I'll take it. She bought one in the Bahamas, and it's a koozie. And in the Bahamas, you can go to the liquor store, and you can buy a beer, and you can put it in a little brown paper bag, and you can walk around and drink it. It's like the best thing in the whole world. That's why we love it there so much. So she found koozies that said, I'm brown bagging it. And it looks like a brown paper bag, and it's a koozie. No, I am not. I am married. Welcome to my live. We have not seen you before. So yeah, but yeah, this is actually my wedding favor. So this is what we gave out at our wedding. Everybody who came got a koozie because that is just how we roll. So that's why I want koozies. And I just don't know what I'll put on them yet. I have not decided. No, it is not an open marriage. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, and living the dream. I'm so excited. I watched your video. I watched your giveaway. Oh my God. Please do a get unready with me with that like scrubby thing. Because I was like, when you were showing it to me, I was like, oh my God. I was like, that is the coolest looking thing. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I wish I had that. I love like little contraptions, like funny little things. I want to get like the beauty blender, washing machine. I want a makeup fridge. Pat told me if I can get somebody like them to send me one, I can have one. He said, under no circumstances am I allowed to buy one. But I haven't quite figured out how to. I think that I could use it. I think it would be very beneficial to cool off some of my products. Don't you think? It is so cute. Yeah. And I'm just trying to like set up like my area. Oh, my diffuser shut off. Let's turn that back on if I can find the remote. That's the one downside to this diffuser is it has a remote. But I don't know where I put it. That's kind of weird. We'll throw in the garbage. All right, I'll turn that back on after. Yeah, it is kind of a gimmick. I just think they're hilarious. It's just like, I'm like, it takes like 10 seconds to clean a sponge. Like, cleaning a sponge is so easy to do. Does she have the Aria? Expensive, but worth it. I really do enjoy it. My stepson loves this one, actually. Like, he has told me that he would really like this diffuser for Christmas. I've explained to him, though, like, it's not cheap. I do have other ones that are really nice. I'll probably will gift it to him. Yes. Oh. Okay. I can't turn my diffuser on because I can't find my remote. I bet I put it in the makeup drawers. I bet I stuck it in these things. Because that would be more likely that I put it with my makeup, and then I'll find it in like a month when I want to diffuse something. I'm getting tired. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go. I'm really like, kind of like, now I'm like, am I losing my mind? Oh, no. Okay, go to bed, Mary, and try and get, oh, hey, how's it going? Try and get some sleep, and try and get some rest. And I hope you feel better soon. Hi, Northern Thrifters. How are you? Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I just said I was going to go. Maybe we'll stay. Maybe we'll stay a little bit longer. I'm not done my Sassy Saturday yet. I'll finish my drink. I was just talking about that when I'm going to get merch because there's the remote. That's the downside to this one. But I said I want to get merch and I want to make koozies. It's weird that shut off. I'm diffusing Clary Sage and Jade Lemon. I really don't know why I picked these two or why I'm throwing them on the floor. I don't know why I picked them, but they just called to me, so probably won't stay on too much longer, but I'll stick around and finish my drink before I go have supper. All right. You bought a diffuser yesterday at Costco. That's awesome. Did you get any oils with it? Oh, sorry. I hate this chair. I need to buy a new chair. If anything, I need a new chair for this room. Oh, that's awesome. Orange is my happy place. I was telling Mary asked earlier what ones are really good for relaxation. I said lavender and orange together is honestly, that would be my my go-to for everything. You stopped at Sage and picked up a little kit. That's awesome. Sage has some really good oils. Just be careful. The one thing I always want to put out there when it comes to essential oils is places are allowed to always say 100% therapeutic essential oils. There's really no regulation on it. And the only, I personally, diffusing, they say it's so different, but then aromatherapists say that diffusing oils that have like fillers in them isn't bad for you. So I always say take everything with a grain of salt when you read essential oils. I will say one thing, don't ingest anything. Like, I wouldn't even tell you to ingest Young Living because that would make me responsible for it. I always tell people it's not safe to ingest them. I have ingested them many times and that's my choice. But it's very interesting. Like a lot of people, I've seen people go on YouTube and be like, yeah, you can add this to your water because Young Living says you can. And that's fine. The government has actually deemed certain ones food grade. So orange you could, but it's still very tricky. So you got Costco. Oh, that's awesome. You got it for $30. You do have to be careful with animals. I trust my Young Living, and the one thing I always say, everyone's like, "Oh no, I'm not going to do that because I have a cat." Don't not get something because you have a cat. Trust your cat. If you scenario, you have a bunch of essential oils diffusing like I do right now, and my door is closed and my cat cannot get out of here, that could potentially hurt my cat. If I have essential oils diffusing in this bedroom and there's something in those oils that cat doesn't like, she will frig off. She'll leave. And she is the funny one because she hates them. So when I'm diffusing, my cat will not be in this room with me. And it's just cool. My other cat, he loves them. Like I put peppermint on and he's all over me because he loves peppermint. Now it's hard to like, I'm like, get away from me, go away. But he loves when I diffuse it and he is more relaxed. My dog, I could put lavender and frankincense oil on him. He was old, like he was very agitated, like he needed, like it really did help calm him down. I used it on my dog. Some people say you can, some people say you can't. It's really tricky. I would never suggest put anything on anyone or yourself, your animal, anything, unless you do some research. Like I have a book that I call my Essential Oil Bible. I had it the other day. Where is it? And it is a huge book and it tells me everything I need to know. Oh, hello, little Miss Nat. You came in the perfect time when we're talking about our cats. So we're just talking about essential oils and cats and dogs and is it safe for them? I always say take everything with a grain of salt and do lots and lots of research and always have an exit route. Because I know that there was the thing with the lady and the cat and the eucalyptus oil that she bought on Amazon that they couldn't give a brand name for. So my thoughts on that are you bought crappy oils and you just don't know. Like you did something like it. She said the cat was under the blanket diffusing. She didn't stop diffusing for 24 hours. Like, don't do that. Have you tried Simply Earth? I have not tried that one. I should try that one. That would probably be really nice for me. I hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah, just talking about like some naturalish stuff. But I do love my Young Living. Like, and that's mine. And I do encourage you, like, if you know somebody who like distributes doTERRA, for example, if you want to use that, go for it. Because I know a lot of people that love doTERRA oils, and I really don't know if I'm supposed to say, but I think something truly and honestly, I think that they're very similar for a reason. I don't want to overspeak right now, but I do believe that the CEO of doTERRA and Gary Young worked together at some point. Like, I think that they truly are almost like they're pretty close. I think that the person who owns doTERRA decided that there was something else they wanted to do, so they went their separate ways. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me. But I would say a lot of people say that doTERRA and Young Living are so similar. Yeah, doTERRA has more roll-ons, which people do like. I'm so excited you got a diffuser. Oh, you have a diffuser on your list of no buy after your no buy year. That's so exciting. Yes, they have one for headaches. Okay, so funny story, Young Living. I have so many things like that go through my head, like honestly, and I go through phases of what I'm doing. Right now, we're going through a phase of makeup. But before I started the channel, I was in the phase of my Young Living so much that like those rollers, it was not unusual for me to make like my own. Like, so like this is a box. I order these online from Amazon. It comes with 24 rollers like this. They're empty. They come with metal roller balls, a lid, and it comes with 3 pipettes. And I use these and I make like my own like perfume roll-ons. I really do not wear perfume. I don't like to. I don't even use regular deodorant. I have to use like natural stuff or else I will not get my period ever. Like it's really bad. So I use a lot of those. Like I try and sound like a hypocrite of the year right now because I know I have a YouTube channel that I devote a lot of makeup to and I'm really not picky on what I put on my face, but this is kind of like at least I'm trying to be clean in other ways. Oh, I completely understand why you would be afraid to use it around your dogs. And you know what? That's the weird thing is everybody has made it so like essential oils are bad for animals. Yes, some of them are. Some of them you should not use around animals. That is true. But people have really made it seem like why is it why do they want to say that essential oils are so bad? That is really the one thing I want to know why. Why is it so bad if I want to use a natural alternative and I don't want to take my pharmaceutical medication? Call me crazy, but you know what I mean? Like it just who cares? I don't push my stuff on anyone. I've never said to somebody, you should not take your medication. You should like I've never said that to somebody. I would never say that to somebody. I would never endorse anybody to use only what I suggest. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I read books and I know what I've researched, and that's all I can attest to. And I know personally how things help me. Essential oils make me feel better. Speaking of, I need one for pain right now. So give me a sec because I have one over here that I want to use. Because this one is the reason I joined Young Living in the first place was Panaway. And I'm not the first person that said that. Is because it is such a, I don't know, is so good. It smells, it has wintergreen in it. It has a lot of things in it. It's an expensive blend, but it comes in the kit. So like if you get a starter kit, Panaway comes in it. And it's just so soothing. People say it like reminds them of like a muscle rub. It's just very, and I love the smell of it. My sister hates this. Oh, CBD oil is so good for you when you like, yeah. I need to start using CBD oil. That's my goal. I'd like to be using CBD oil for my medication instead of my pharmaceutical medications. That's my goal. I know I can do it too, and I'm determined. I'm determined to do it. Yeah, CBD oil is so good for you, and a lot of people are afraid to use it because I understand it comes from a pot plant. Like I completely get that. You can totally ingest CBD oil. 100%. That's actually a common method of ingestion is ingestion. So you take the drops, you put it under your tongue. You can have CBD in a rub. You can put it in just about anything. A lot of people, there's a stigma around it. It comes from a marijuana plant, even though there is no THC in it. It is just the oil. So when you think about this is, correct me if I'm wrong. When people use medical marijuana, like there are a lot of very good properties to cannabis, but one of the best things is the CBD. And so they're able to extract the CBD and then you can use that. And I know somebody who, yeah, it doesn't have the THC part. And I know somebody that was severely depressed and only takes CBD oil now. And that person told said that this is just, it helps so much better for depression, for anxiety. I know people that take it and then they like that work out a lot. I have a friend and he is a skydiving instructor. So he said like that's hard on your body. And he said he uses the CBD pen, like the vape pens. He uses the oil, all that stuff. It is good for you. Like it is actually good for you. Yeah, honestly, it is so like it's good for you. So I am a true like I love you can't buy it from a pharmacy, but you can buy it from like a lot of natural stores. There is a company that does it through Young Living, but I have a feeling because it's got Young Living attached to it that it might be more expensive. Like so it's flavored. Your husband swears by it. Your dog slipped a disc. Oh, that's so sad. I hope your dog's okay. Yeah, I told you you'd take it for pain. It takes at least a tiny amount of THC in the best CBD oil. Oh, I did not know that. So there are tiny bits of THC in it. That's cool. I don't care about the THC. I live in Canada. It's legal here. It's cool. To each their own. I know that I can totally have my medical marijuana license if I wanted. Wouldn't it's very interesting and I'm glad. I'm glad that the world is accepting it a little bit more. I'm glad that it is being used as an alternative medicine. I think it's good. Like I think it's good for you if you're old enough to ingest it. Like I think that you need everything kind of like Do you know what I mean? Yes, and I've heard that it just does amazing things for anxiety, and that's what I want it for. My anxiety, my depression, it all kind of mingles together, and it coexists. So I'm going through a phase right now where I know I'm good. I'm doing better than I was, and I think that that's probably my next route, and that's what I'm aiming for before back to school. I'd love to just be able to take CBD drops. I know somebody that their dog's too strung out and they get like weed cookies for their dog. I'm not going to say who. I've heard that before. And that actually, I've heard that really works. Probably a lot more CBD. Awesome. Yes, you've always known that it was good for you. And I wish I would have known that it was good for me years ago. Like, honestly, I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known a lot of the things that I know now. Like right now when I'm super sore after yoga. Thanks, sister. My Sassy Saturday, that one drink lasted me over an hour. Took me so long to drink that. That's awesome. So you got your mom some CBD. My mom bought it for me, but I let my sisters use it instead because I thought maybe it would be more like beneficial for like them at that time. But yeah, I can imagine. It's hard because there's just such the stigma. And I don't know about you guys, like you guys, Melinda, you're here you're in Canada. Do you find that since they legalized pot, that people are like more like freaked out about it now than they were when it was illegal? Because I do. I see people and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand why you'd be so mad about it now. Like you didn't care when it was illegal. And I don't know why people like, I'm like, and then everyone's like, it's different. And I'm like, I know it's different, but it's legal now. It's just like one of those things like I would never like think to say to somebody, you can't do that. It is more accepted. It is much more accepted today. And it is legal across Canada, provincially and federally. Like you can have it. We can like I'm pretty sure like yeah, there's no laws in Canada. Like you can't have so much, you can't sell it. But I can buy it. We don't have stores here though. Like we do have stores, but I have yet to ever see one. I've never actually seen an Ontario dispensary. It's weird. Like I've only ever ordered from a dispensary. Or like I know people that order from dispensaries all the time, but there's none here. It's weird. Really interesting. Do you find that there are people that used it before and still use it, or do you find there are people that use it now that didn't before? Because I find that happening a lot more. Like people are just more accepting to try something, knowing that it's not going to get them in trouble. Yes, you have dispensaries there. Well, because you live in California, so it's legal in the state of California, right? Okay, so this is the difference. It's not legal federally there though. So like yeah, that's so weird. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people use it now. There's more research on it. It works for some people. Use it. Utilize what you can. Yeah, that I don't understand. I don't understand how that works. Don't get me into it. I don't even understand how it works. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so we don't have anything here either. Yes, it's legal in Vegas. Yes, my mom said that. They came back and they were like, you guys are never going to guess what? It's legal there. You walk right into the store and buy it. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. I assumed you could because I knew that it was legal there. But it should just be legal everywhere, in my opinion. I don't see it as a bad thing. And it makes the government a lot of money. Like, I think Ontario alone, they announced how much money we made in the first 3 months. It was ridiculous. Yes, they have a store in Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. Helped her pain, chronic 7 to 10. Oh, 5. That's awesome. I'm really glad that it's helping her. They have drive-throughs, like weed drive-throughs. Okay, I need to go to Vegas. Who wants to go to Vegas? Let's all go. Let's have like a YouTube convention. Yeah. Why complain if they can tax it? Justin Trudeau is our prime minister, and let's just face it, a lot of people don't like him. But he said he was going to legalize it, and he did. And that's good on him. And they're taxing the crap out of it. People that were doing it behind closed doors are down. Okay. So my nephew, just want to hear a funny story of the day that it legalized in Canada. I will wait to tell the story until you guys say yes or no. You have dispensaries everywhere in Washington. We don't have them everywhere here. Like, they're really far and few between. It's really weird how our system works here. Like, they made it town by town, got to choose in Ontario. Every province was different. It was stupid. All right, funny story about the day that they legalized pot in Canada. So I work in high school, and there was anticipation. We were worried because you have to kind of worry. Kids were kind of like, yeah, it's going to be legal tomorrow. And we're like, yeah, it's still not legal for you, though. There was still, that discrepancy in some people. And then people were kind of like, well, what's going to happen? Are you going to be allowed to go out in the streets? Yes, ordering online is the easiest way to do it in Canada. Oh, thank you so much, Nat. I'm so excited. So the day that it was legalized was in October. And it was raining that day here in Ontario. I remember it was gross. It was a dreary day because I pictured that if we had had a really nice day, you would have seen a lot of people out on the streets, just smoking weed, because they didn't specify the law. You could legally smoke it wherever you could smoke a cigarette, which in Ontario is 9 meters from every building. You cannot smoke close to a building. You cannot smoke under patios. You cannot smoke in bars. You cannot smoke anywhere in Ontario. It is just the freaking crazy good law. But you could walk down the street smoking a bong. You could walk down the street smoking a joint. You could do any of it. All you had to do was be 19 years old. And so a lot of people were like, well, but you can't walk down the street in Ontario with a beer. You will get a drinking ticket. It's like $150 fine. So if you have a beer in your hand and you're walking down the street and a cop comes, you can get in a lot of trouble. You have to pay them. So my nephew, 19 years old enough to consume, he said he didn't care. He took the day off work and he took his bong with him and he skateboarded around all day in the rain, smoking his bong. And I was like, good for you. He's not even my nephew, it's my husband's nephew. But I was like, good for you. And no trouble. He didn't do anything wrong. It was just he was like, yeah, it's legal. I'm allowed to. The joke in the U.S., in Midwest at least, is all the drugs should be legalized in the U.S. and just make people get through Comcast customer service. No one would ever get their hands on anything. Oh! That does sound kind of funny, actually. I'm going to assume Comcast is terrible. No one would ever get through. Yeah, you should still have to be... Yes, and you know what? You have to be 19 years old in Canada. Well, in Ontario. Different provinces are different. 18 in 2 or 3 provinces. I know Quebec's 18, Alberta's 18, and I think one of the prairie... No, one of the... maybe one of the Maritimes even might be 18. But everywhere else, it's 19 in Canada. Oh, it's your internet cable TV. That sucks. I hate when that's slow. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And here, it's 18. And here, this is my opinion on the whole thing. This is my opinion on the drinking age. I'm giving you guys lots of opinions right now. Sorry about that. I believe that when you turn 18, you're allowed to vote and you're allowed to buy lottery tickets. So you're allowed to gamble, you're allowed to vote, and you're allowed to buy pornography. Okay? You can buy cigarettes. No, you can't buy cigarettes. But you can't drink or buy cigarettes in Canada or until you're the legal age. But it's weird that why is it not all the same age? Why isn't it just why don't they pick 19? You can vote. Isn't that weird? I always thought it was strange that it's different ages. And I drank more before I was 19 than I did after. Because I was weird. I was a bad teenager. And you can serve in the armed forces. That's another thing. Yeah, it's different in each province. Our Our government's weird. I don't understand how it works. Truly don't. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's different in different provinces, though. So, like, for example, I grew up in Ontario. But when I went to college, I went to school, like, so I grew up near Toronto. I went to school in Kingston, Ontario, which is closer to Quebec. It's not close, but like it's closer. And so a lot of people I went to school with were from Ottawa, which is right. There are parts in Ottawa that are side by side to Quebec, like because Ottawa's right on the border. And there were people that like 18 years old, just go over to Quebec and go drink over there and you can go to the bar. And that's totally fine. You can do that. Isn't that weird? And what is the drinking age in Alberta? I do believe it's 18 as well. Yeah, I knew a lot of people that I went to college with that said that they used to do that when they were teenagers. They'd just like go across the border. And our liquor laws are different in different provinces. In Ontario, it's very strict, much stricter here than it is in Quebec. Like we get taxed more. It's so strange. Maybe. That is possible. That is totally possible. Yes, with 18 there. Whatevs. I don't even know. But I do know one thing. I'm sleepy and I'm hungry. So I'm going to let you guys go. I am going to go make myself some dinner. And then I'm probably going to watch Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm actually going to go check that out before I do anything else. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Sorry we didn't make up, but we did mask and we did have some fun and we got to talk about some cool stuff. And I really we haven't sat down and had like this kind of a chat for a little while at this time of the day. So I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you all and I will see you in my next one.